from the worlds of the Genesis of Androzani Advent Calendar. Now that's what I call an inner groove.
This is just a nightmare. Soon I'm gonna wake up. Someone's gonna bring me round. Running from the bomber.
Now, Syd Barrett's solo work. This is where we get to the meat and potatoes.
Oh, potatoes.
His first album took almost 2 years to make because he was in the middle of an existential crisis while he did it. But during that period of time, and about, 7 different producers, I think it was, that they had on this album, which is called The Madcap Laughs, that's what it's called, which is very fitting for Syd Barrett because he is exactly that, the Madcap Laughs. Yeah, so it's after he was booted after Sourceful Secrets, which came out in 1968, he started recording this in the studio, and it wasn't until the start of 1970 that the Madcap Laughs came out. And as a result, this album produced some very interesting stuff from him while he was going through the absolute low point of his post-LSD existential mental health disaster. So I think for that, it's a very unique album. We're not going to listen to all the songs on it, but I've chosen out my favorites, starting with the 2010 remaster of Terrapin, which is on the introduction box set. While Will gets that lined up, Callum, your anticipations for the Madcap Laughs?
I'm not too sure, really. I wonder how much Pink Floyd influence there is in terms of comparison. If it's going to be more or less... Yeah, it's just... It'll be very interesting.
Yeah, because, David Gilmour, Roger Waters are there, but they're not really on it. They're just there to help get it made. They're more there in a supportive role and in a work rate role, but this is Syd Barrett's creativity, and it's his music that's being played on it. I think for me, there are certainly interesting sounds on his music at points, but I think for me the real champion of his solo albums is the lyrics. I think the lyrics are just so unique. Sometimes even more than his Pink Floyd stuff, to be honest, because it's at this point in his life, a lot of it's very personal and there's a lot of metaphor under it. Because he's just been kicked out of his band, which is a pretty big deal, and he's having to deal with the fact that he's lost himself as a person. He's almost like a ghost walking at this point, which is sad given that, in 1967, he was on, the charts, he was on top of the pops.
Don't really know what to expect, to be honest. I do expect, some of that same psychedelic quality. But obviously, as you said earlier, with a solo venture, it's like taking one ingredient and fleshing it out in its own right without as much influence of the other ingredients, so to speak. So I was just gonna say, I'm expecting something to be missing, but not necessarily in a bad way, just in a different way.
Yeah, well, what I will say is, unlike Pink Floyd, the instrumentals are nowhere near as dense. They're much more minimalist. Because it is one man's talent as opposed to 4. It's not really band music. It is very much standalone person in a studio doing his thing with a few instruments, and it's not as it doesn't have that grand sound that Pink Floyd has, because you don't have Richard Wright, you don't have Roger, you don't have Nick Mason really playing on it, so it's a lot more minimalist in terms of its sound, but it's got a really interesting narrative at its heart for me.
I'm expecting it to be a lot more intimate, I think.
I guess what I'd say is to link it to storytelling, there's not a lot of plot, but there's a lot of character. It's like character pieces. The first song we're going to listen to is the remaster of Terrapin.
I really love you, and I mean you. the star above you, crystal blue. Well, oh baby, my hair's on end about you. I wouldn't see you, and I love to. I fly above you, yes I do. Well, oh baby, my hair's on end about you. Floating, bumping noses, dodge your tooth, their fins are luminous. Fangs all round the clown is dark below the boulders, hiding all the sunlight's good for us. 'Cause we're the fishes and all we do, the move about is all we do. Well, oh baby, my hair's on end about you. Floating, bumping noses, dodge your tooth, their fins are luminous. Fangs all round the clam is dark below the boulders, hiding all the sunlight's good for us. 'Cause we're the fishes and all we do, the move about is all we do. Well, oh baby, my hair's on end about you. I really love you, and I mean you. The star above you, crystal blue. Well, oh baby, my hair's on end about you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Very appropriate that the lyrics are "My hair's on end about you," because multiple times, like, a chill ran down my spine throughout that song. I cannot tell what triggered it.
It's got a lot of subtlety in its sound. That's why.
It kept like, yeah, it just
Dun,
kept
dun,
sending
dun,
like.
dun, 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 dun,
It
dun,
kept. I'm still having shivers now. It just kept sending like jolts like down my spine. I was like, ooh, that feels good, but like, what the fuck?
Like ASMR.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Da-da. I think my favorite instrument is the guitar in my right ear. So that electric guitar that's very softly playing. It's like.
What's the? It wasn't the guitar, but it was. I can't remember what the instrument's called. It's like as if some like a washing board is being like strummed or something.
I know the one you
I don't know how
mean.
to
Yeah,
describe it.
yeah. I know the one you mean. It's
Along
almost
with
like
the guitar.
it's almost like a honeycomb.
Kind of, yeah, something like that. That was very noticeable when I listened to it.
The vibe. Oh god, I'm sounding like Matt. But like the vibe.
The vibes.
It's the vibes. It's like the perfect balance of like really relaxed, but also like kind of depressing at the same time. I can't pin it down. It's
It's like totally the vibes.
and just the way Syd Barrett talks, like the floating.
Bumping
Like the way he
noses,
pronounces
dodger
it.
tooth, the fins are luminous.
The
The way he hangs on vowels, the way he hangs on vowels is just crazy.
We are fishes, something like that. It's like
Yeah.
just very something captivating about the way he speaks.
It had a very similar delivery to Butterfly, but all the soul has been drained from him. He doesn't have any of that charm. He's just very sad. I really love you, and I mean you. The star above you, crystal blue. But there's still like almost like a beauty in his depression in a way.
This song perfectly
Beauty and depression.
This song encapsulates the human condition. Just yes, constant depression, but like there's
Interestingly, also like similar to Butterfly, because that one was about catching a butterfly, right? This is a love song, but it's from the perspective of a fish in water, which is fascinating.
Is he singing it to another fish?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
so-
like weird B-movie shit if he's singing it to a person.
a fish singing to a person. Oh my god. Yeah, but it's fascinating because it is a metaphor for fish. It's not literal, because he's obviously saying my hair's on end about you. Obviously, fish don't have hair.
Yeah.
The way he describes the situation is not all merry. You know, fangs all round, the clam is dark below, the bowl is hiding, all the sunlight's good for us.
It's a very rambling delivery that fits so well.
I like how he just goes on and then he only ends it when he feels like it. That's what it's like. But he's somehow able to make the instruments sync up with his rambling, which is really talented.
I know it's a different song altogether, but the floating comes around the down.
Yeah.
I don't remember the lyrics.
Yeah, similar to Strongly Dominant.
Yeah.
But yeah, are we all in agreement this is really good?
Yes.
It's pretty based, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But no, I really did like that. I did like
Yeah.
like just the weird reactions I was having to that. The weird like bodily reactions, like the chills that went down my spine.
Yeah. That little
And again, like even though it's just one guy, it still felt like it was encapsulating me. Like
yeah.
it's weird.
He's a 1 in a million talent, I'm telling you. He's just something about Syd Barrett is just enchanting.